And welcome back to this new episode on how to make a game like Souls RNG. So this episode is a bit different than the other ones because we will actually end up with something not working like expected. Because like we are going to add devices and the luck value in this episode, but sadly the devices won't work as expected because there's like some weird bug. I tried messaging like a few scripters, um, but they also didn't seem to know what's wrong. Um, and yeah, now I'm just waiting on a reply from the support right now. Maybe they can figure it out. In the meantime, yeah, I'm just make this video though. Like, well, there like this bug. Like, if you find the fix for this, make sure to send it to me. But basically, yeah, it's kind of weird though because the bug is very weird. You will see in the video. But yeah, we will probably like revamp a lot of the codes, if not like everything we wrote in the next episode, if we got a reply from the support. And yeah, so but if you can figure it out or something, then make sure to let me know. Yo guys, what's good and welcome back to this new episode on how to make a game like Souls RNG. So in the last episode we did like the walking animations, as you can see here. I still haven't implemented them for like every aura, like when I equip like common, there's like no animation. Also this arrow here, a few people have been asking me. This arrow does not do anything, it's just because we delete the old animate script and in the split second which it gets deleted until the one gets replaced, it does not find like the torso, and that's why this error comes out. So yeah, but basically what we will do in this episode is we will create the devices, right? So we will like lock gloves and stuff. So the first thing you actually have to do is just go into server script service and then in the spin server, because we are going to basically we kind of have to implement the lock first. So actually head into the server script first, and in there we kind of have to like do a few things. We also gonna fix a bug or two. And so yeah, then the first attribute we are going to need is player colon set attribute. And then we will set the attribute called luck. Luck. And this will be 1 at like the first. So then we can paste like 2 more here and just leave them like this right now, because we will need 2 more in this episode. So yeah, and then in the spin server we kind of have to change a bit though, not that much though. Then the first thing we will have to change is actually in the choose aura function. We kind of have to like revamp it a bit to like use the lock. So this is where we kind of like do this. So that we can split this up here and just like this. So then what we are going to do here is we are going to define lock. So local lock is equal to player and then colon get attributes, and then we want to get the attribute lock. And if there is no attribute, then we will just set 1, because then there is no lock. And yeah, so then we need a table for the local adjusted entries, because of course we want to change the table. Like in the replicated search we can have like the aura data here with all the chances and stuff. Let me also kind of like change them around so we can better test out the luck. So I'm gonna just put this at 2, maybe this at like 4, and this like at 8. 100 maybe. This at a 102, and then this one like at a 102, and then Twilight, and put that at like 600 maybe, and then Blade Mastery at like 1600, Chained maybe like 300, and then this one maybe like 400, and then Common at like 3. Yeah, I think that's good. And then yeah, in Dispenser we have to then like adjust the chances of them to like apply the luck. So this is where we like do this here. So we will basically delete this here, and then what we write here is the local adjusted chance is equal to aura.chance. Then we want to basically with 1, and then we want to divide that with the luck, right? And then what we want to do then is we want to insert the chance in the table, so table.insert, and then the adjusted and then like we want to insert it in the adjusted entries, and want to insert 1 and then divide this by the adjusted chance. So, and then we want to set the total entries, so total entries plus equal 1, and then divide that with the adjusted chance. So yeah, then we have to multiply this with the total entries, and then the cumulative entries also 0. Then what we want to do here is we want to add the adjusted entries, and we want to do this with the index. So we want to put index here, and then we want to loop that through with the index. Yeah, what we want to do then is if random entry is lower than the cumulative entry, then we want to set the attribute of the selected aura. Then we want to return all these things. And if some error happens here, we will fall back here and just pass through the first aura, the first chance, the first text font, the first text font. So then this is kind of it for the luck. So yeah, we can kind of test it out now. So I will set the luck at like 1 at first. Let me here in the choose aura function. Let me like I can show it to you easier. So let me scroll down here a bit. You don't have to like copy this, just for the showcase. So way more up here where we set these things. Then I'll put local test is equal to 1. And then I'm gonna put while test is less than 100 do. Then I'm gonna put like I'll put like this, and then I'll put like print. Then I'm gonna put like then I'll like only print the aura name, and then I'm gonna do test is equal to test plus 1. So don't copy this. Don't copy this. So when I like play now, as you can see, yeah, okay, let me just change the attribute names right now. They are like change like random things, and then yeah. So then what we are going to do is when I roll, right, this will print 100 of the names. So as you can see, when we pull up the table here, quickly do this. So here's the table, right? And the lowest things that we have is the Aegis, Water Hydra, and Common, right? So we see a lot of Common, a lot of the Aegis, and the Water Hydra, right? A few like of the 100 auras, so like only a few. Here we got a bit lucky, like Twilight, we got Twilight with 600. but it's mostly the not rare ones, right? And now we can like modify the luck a bit. So I'm gonna just set the luck to like 100 maybe, so we can see a clear difference. So let me just do this, then let me pull up the chances. So as you can see, this like puts up way more rare auras, right? Like we got a lot of chains, we got like Twilight, Blade Master, Showcase Aura, like all of the rarer ones, right? And we got them. Like now when I like set the luck to like an extremely high number, like maybe a 1000 or like 10,000, you will pretty much only see Blade Masters. Yeah, like not only, but it's only like rare auras, right? Yeah, so this works for the luck now. Okay, my Roblox Studio just rose. Okay, now we're back. So, and yeah, then I'm gonna just set it back to like 1. And yeah, so now we want to modify this luck, right? And also we kind of have to set the other 2 attributes now. So this is what we're going to do. So the first one will actually be called spin cooldown. And the second one will be called equipped tool. Right? So, and we want to set the equipped tool to nil. So yeah. And then in the spin server, we want to change one other thing. And we want to scroll down a bit until the cooldown gets defined. Let me check what it is here. So the cooldown is equal to config.spin cooldown, right? And we want to kind of change this because we want to have a cooldown that we can configure, right? But we like can't really configure a like module script, right? So we want to set the cooldown to player and then call get attribute. And then we want to pass through the spin cooldown, right? So yeah, this is basically the whole thing. And that was it for the spin server. And actually the next thing we have to do is, yeah, so firstly, you will have to head into my Discord server. So let me just show you where I can find it. So you have to like kind of head into my Discord server, right? You can find the invite link to that in my YouTube bio or in this video's description, so make sure you get them. Also, there's a 333 Robux giveaway right now, so make sure you enter this too. But yeah, basically, you want to, here in the important section, you want to head to video resources. There will be a new tab for the part 7, I think it is. Is it? Let me check. I think it's, wait, kind of stupid right now. Let me see. Yeah, part 7, right? So there will be a new thing for the part 7, so make sure you got the 2 devices. I will leave here, and yeah, so. And also, if you're interested in buying the file, just head to the buy channel here, and then just like buy this shirt here, and then DM me your Roblox user and your display name, and then you will get the role, and then have access to this channel here, where you can find the latest file, so you don't have to do all the coding and stuff. So, but basically, once you got the 2 models, you have to like insert them into your game. So I have them already, that's why I just can insert them right now. But you will like all have to insert them like from the Discord. So you basically want to paste them into the starter pack. I can quickly also show you how they look. So this is how they look. Let me drag them apart. So this is how the 2 look. So this one here, also let me remove the highlight real quick. Why are there so many highlights here? Let me quickly remove all the highlights here, because they Don't like them that much. But yeah, so basically this one here will change its colors and this one will not. Okay, so make sure you insert them both into the starter pack. You can rename them, you can restyle them however you want. They just put them in the starter pack. So then the next thing we are going to do is actually in the so yeah, basically so yeah, the next thing we want to do is actually insert a script in them. So I'm gonna just insert a script into the Epic glove. It doesn't really matter which glove you put it into because we are going to copy it over. So then we want to define something. So we want to define the aura handler. Is equal to require, and then we need game and dot not dot wait for child, and then server script service, and then we want to wait for the aura handler, right? So done the tool, so local tool is equal to script.parent, and then local player is equal to tool.parent.parent, because the tool.parent is the character, so the backpack, I mean, the backpack, and the parent of the backpack is the player, right? So then tool.equipped. When the tool is equipped, we want to connect the function, right? And we firstly just want to just print equipped, so we know that we equipped it. And then we kind of do the same for the unequipped. So just tool.unequipped, and then just put a on here. Then, before we do something else, we have to do something in the aura handler. So make sure you open this up. We are going to add a few functions here. So right below the play sound, we are going to put a function, so local function, and we want to call this remove existing tool. No, actually, we want to call this equip tool. Yeah, we want to call this equip tool, and we want to pass through the player and the tool name, right? So, and then we want to call this function. So basically, when we equip an aura and when we unequip an aura, because this kind of destroys all our wells. So I will probably like redo this whole thing with the tool equipping and stuff. But right now it's just it kind of just has to work like this, because yeah, I'll probably like redo this code, but yeah. So the local equip tool, equip tool name is equal to player, and then colon get attribute, and then we want to get the equipped tool. That's why we created it. And then if equipped tool name done, then we want to task.delay one function, and then we want to basically just equip tool, and we want to pass through the player and the equip tool name, right? So then we want to put an end here. So, and then you can copy this whole thing, scroll up a bit, and then paste this here under the play sound, just like this. So then we want to, in this function, so we want to firstly get the character, so local character is equal to player dot character or player dot character edit, and I call them wait. So that we get the character, right? And then the first thing we want to do here is actually create a new function, which is going to be called local function remove existing tool. And then we want to get the character and the tool name. And then for every item, I must say, in I pairs and then character colon get children do. Not and wait. So do, right? Oh, what do I do here? So no. Okay. So done. If item column is a, and then if it is a tool, and item dot name is equal to tool name, then we want to destroy the item. Right? So yeah. Then the first thing we want to call here is actually the remove existing tool. And we want to pass through the character and the tool name. And then what we want to do is local tool is equal to game and then dot starter pack. And then call find first child. And then we want to find the tool name. And then we want to clone it, right? And then if character and tool, then tool.parent should be equal to character. And then we want to character.humanoid. And then we want to call equip tool. And we want to pass through tool, right? So this is kind of it. And then, yeah, so this was it. And then in the script here, inside the tool, here we want to like do some stuff. So then the first thing we want to do is do our handler, and then we need 2 more functions. I'm sorry, you're gonna miss them. But it's not that long, so you just scroll up top, and then under the equip tool, you need 2 more functions. So this should be function, and then aura handler, and then dots change luck stat, and then I'm gonna just put player and then stat, and then we need to copy this function. So we could do this in the tool itself, but I'm gonna just put this inside the aura handler, because then we can use it for other things as well, right? So, and then what we want to do here is then player called set attribute. We want to set the luck, and then we want to set it with the stat. So yeah. And yeah, so like this. And then we can like print something out if you want. I'm gonna just print something out here, and then we can paste it here. And then this one should be spin cool down. And then paste this here, and then paste this here. So this should be it. And then in the script again of our tool, we can then aura handler and then dot change lock stat, then player, and then here you put how much you want it. So for the epic glove, I'm gonna just put it at 1,2, because it's not that much more luck, but it's alright. And then aura handler the change cooldown stat. This is where you also want to pass through the, so this is base, so this base is set at 1, right? So we set it to 1 here, and the luck is also set at 1. So for the luck to have a better chance of getting something, it has to be higher, and the spin cooldown for being better, it has to be lower, right? So I'm gonna just put this one at 0.8 to make it slightly faster. And then what we want to do is do player and then call set attribute. And then we want to set the equipped tool. And then we want to set it equal to tool.name. Okay. So then we can copy these things, paste them here. And then we want to set this one to nil. And these two at the basic values. So 1 and 1, right? Then we can copy the whole script. basically just duplicate it and then paste it into the other glove. And then I'm just go inside there. And then I'm gonna just change the view values here. So I'm gonna just put this one at like 2 for the other glove and this one at 0.5. So, and then we can kind of test this out. So we can check this in the player here, which attributes we have. If you click on the player, so you see luck and spin colon is 1. So then when we like roll something, as you can see, after I skipped or equipped something, this one here takes exactly 1 second to roll, okay? So then when we put the glove on, you see our equipped tool is the unique glove, our luck is 2, and our spin colon is 0.5. Then when we equip the epic glove, as you can see, our equipped tool is the epic glove, the luck is 1.2, and the spin colon is 0.8, like we said it in the thing. Also, this is the tool from the epic glove, and this is from the unique glove. Big shout out to Yato, who gave them to me. So I'm also like ping him in the video resources channel. So yeah, big shout out to him, and thank you for giving me these tools. You can of course like modify them if you want. And yeah, so then when we equip an aura, this is what I'm going to fix, because also let me quickly add something other, and let me fix something. So in the starter GUI, and then in the, what was it again? In the wait, what did I want to fix? Oh yeah, in the spin UI, then in the quick button, right? So when we click on here, we want to remove this else statement here. Just remove it. Okay, just remove it. Yeah. That was the fix. And then what we want to do other than this is we want in the app and UI. We'll just make this visible really quick. And then what I am going to do is I am going to like copy the auras button, like duplicate it. Then I'm gonna just drag it like down here, maybe make it a bit smaller. Then I'm gonna call this one clear. Then I'm gonna make the text say clear too. Then I'm gonna make the button be like 255 and then 0, 100, something like that. And then I'm gonna just copy the script of one of the auras, like this whole thing. And then what I'm going to do is in the clear script, like in this thing, I'm gonna just paste it, and then I'm gonna remove like these 2 lines. And yeah, that was basically it. Then we can make this one invisible again. And now we can unequip an aura with our app and UI. So yeah. Then when we have this equipped, so this is what I'm going to fix, right? So because when we equip an aura or unequip an aura, it basically removes the welds to the tool, and that's why it's get kind of deleted. Like when we don't like re-equip it, that's why I like wrote the re-equip functions, but there's still a slight delay. So when we click on clear, as you can see, it takes 1 second. So we could set this a bit lower. I'm gonna just try to make this a bit lower. So you have to kind of like experiment a bit with this, because for like auras that have to load in more, it's gonna like for auras which have like more parts with them, it's gonna take a bit longer. And for auras that like don't have that much parts, it's gonna take like less, right? So you kind of have to experiment with this. But yeah, this should work for now. And yeah, so also one thing, sorry that I'm like stopping and repeating it all the time, but you basically for every aura you kind of have to remove the tool none thing. So I'm gonna just show you one example how you can do this. So I'm attached with the Aegis aura, so I'm gonna head into the Aegis folder, right? And then in the animate script, what you want to do is you want to remove the tool none here. Then you want to add inside the script, and then you want to so the tool none here, you want to completely remove this whole thing. Then you want to like scroll down a lot, like pretty much a lot. And then what you want to do here is you want to kind of, wait, let me search it. So and yeah, here. So in line 431 in the function animate tool, you also want to remove this tool none thing. Okay, so that's basically it. And then this, you kind of have to do this for every single animate script, because if you don't do it, I can show you what happens. And that is that when you equip an tool, it's gonna like put your right arm in front like this, right? So it's like gonna point it out. And if you like put it on with an aura, so I'm gonna just put it like here. As you can see, this also like does this with an aura. And if you have an animation on an aura, like I have it here, as you can see, the like, so I did not set an idle animation for this aura, but if I would, this would interfere with the idle animation. But since I removed this for Aegis, I can pretty much just equip Aegis, and then it would work, right? But when I like wouldn't like put the like delete the tool none, it would like not correctly display the animation. But as you can see in our player, the lock is 2 and the spin cooldown is 0.5. So when I pull quick roll on and then roll, and then when I press on skip or equip, this here will only take 0.5 seconds. Okay, so okay guys, so I reverted like any changes that I made. So this is like just the script that I showed you, so you don't have to change anything. So it's just like here, so you have to remove existing and the equip tool, just like this. What we are going to do is we are going to basically replace the function call with a actual thing here, because yeah, I think this would work better then. So we just did it like this, and then you see. So yeah, this is kind of where I have to cut it off now. So as I said in the beginning, I like cut this thing off. Like, just use the current code that you have in the video while we wait on like a answer from the Roblox support, because this bug is very weird though. If you can find any fix for this, make sure to let me know. Just message me on Discord or anything, or just write it in the comments. This bug is like very frustrating because there's something like stacking off with the equip button, so the data does not get cleared or something. It's like the remote event does not get disconnected, right? But yeah, so sorry that this video was not working probably. I just wanted to get out the video though. But yeah. So at least there's like a lock and a like spin cooldown thing now. The only thing that's like buggy is the equip button. And I will probably have it fixed for the next video. So yeah, sorry about that.